This video will explain how to use margins and padding to create space both in and around elements. Margins are the space outside of an object, the space between that element and the elements around it. Padding is the space inside an object, the space between the edges of the element and the content inside of it. As seen in this example, we have a blue div with class box and ID box1. The box class gives shape and size and colors the borders to be blue. Our box is inside of a section with a green outline. If we apply margin 20px to the box class, you'll see that the box div moves away from the edges by 20 pixels on each side. Applying margin 20 pixels places a 20 pixel margin on all sides of the box. Another version of the margin style allows developers to set each side margin separately, starting at the top and moving clockwise around. Notice the change when we apply margin 10px, 20px, 30px, 40px. 10 pixels on the top, 20 pixels on the right, 30 pixels on the bottom, and 40 pixels on the left. Alternatively, each of these margins could be set individually using the margin dash top, margin right, margin bottom, and margin left properties. Margins will put space between an element and the edges, as well as space between that element and other elements. When we add a new box called inner box inside of our box, we can use the padding properties to create space between our blue box, box 1, and its content, the red box, known as inner box. Padding properties are applied just like margin properties, but we replace the word margin with padding. We can use the single, 4-value set, or individual properties. One thing to note is that if we add padding to an element with a specific size, we need to resize the element and subtract the padding to keep it its original size. For example, if we have a header that's 60 pixels high, and we add 20 pixels of top padding, the header now increases to be a total height of 80 pixels. It is best if we resize the height to be 40 pixels so that the added padding of 20 gives us our target height.